Hello, everybody. I finally got it right. I've got sound. I've done my intro. Yay. It takes me a while to get myself sorted out. Here we are for June. We're nearly halfway through the year. It's gone so fast. So I've decided what are the cards got to say about June for us all. So I'll find out what our word for June is. Ooh. So our word for June is flexibility. I think we've had to be flexible in all sorts of areas of our life recently. There's been so much going on. So let's see what my beautiful tarot cards have got to say about that. Okay. Ooh. First card. All about moving. Moving and movement. Um, this could be a new project. It could be something that you've been planning on for a while. It could be a brand new idea popping into your head. It could be big changes coming for you as well. I would say with this card, anything that you put energy into now is just going to go forward absolute leaps and bounds because it's an ace of wands. So it's about business, it's about money, it's about projects, it's about planning. So June might be a busy little month for you. Hi, Christy. Okay, what's next? Ooh, I feel that this was a timing issue. This is the hangman. And it's for me, that card is kind of talking about okay, you've done some of the groundwork, you've waited around. It's now time to just step up, step in, and just do it. Just put as much energy into it as you possibly can. Beautiful. The card of rebirth. Now, if some of you have already got projects happening and maybe there's been some stuff not working or it's not moving forward the way you expected it to move forward, I would say this card of rebirth is saying, have a look. You've hung in there for a little while. Have a look now and see where you can pivot. Um, you might just have to tweak things a little bit. But for this card of rebirth, it kind of feels like you've been behind this little fence and you've been doing all the work, and it's time for these gates to open and for you to go flying straight through and get to where you're going because it just feels very much like it's all about to happen for you. Justice. For you guys, this card is about things being right, things being fair. Um, so maybe if you've been working on a project and it's not moving as forward as you want, or you're working on something, this is talking about get things into balance. Have a look at what's working, maybe what's not working. Make sure you've got all your little ducks in a row. Um, Again, be a bit bendy. Don't think because I've been doing it this way, it's the only way. Get ready for some beautiful big changes. June's a month around inspiration. It's kind of, especially where we are. I'm in Australia, and it's cold in June, so it's like a month for hibernation and regeneration. Let's see what else I've got. Ooh, Seven of Swords. What's sucking the life out of you? What's stealing your energy? Get clear on what's stealing your energy and what's taking your energy, and then cut ties with it. Again, that energy of new beginnings, rebirth. We're starting again. We're pushing forward, all guns blazing. Communication issues. If you've been staying quiet for peace, if you're in a business with somebody else or if you're working with other people and you've been staying quiet for peace, I think it's time to speak up now. I feel you may not feel like you're being heard or you're not able to use your words and express what you want. I think this is a good time to do that because that's what's going to move stuff forward for you. What else have we got? King of Wands. Double-edged, this one. Around frustration. Some of this is around frustration, but it might also be the King of Wands is, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of a project. The King of Wands might be someone who's a really wise mentor, somebody that you could talk to, somebody you might be able to get some advice from, that might be able to move you forward. Um, in some ways, sometimes it's better to have somebody that's got no blessed idea of what you're doing and go and have a chat to them and say, this is what I'm doing. And they're going to say, well, why are you doing it that way? You're making things really complicated. So if you find someone who's a mentor, someone who's in business, somebody who's got a really good business head, that would be the person for you to go and talk to, because they might be the ones to be able to give you some guidance, give you some advice, set you on a better path, pivot, change the way you're doing things. Okay, in and around that, this card for me is not what am I going to be next, it's who am I going to be next. So in terms of business opportunities, in terms of business relationships, are you prepared to step in? Are you prepared to step up? And are you prepared to work out what you want? Set some goals. If something started at the beginning of the year and it's not moving as fast as you needed it to, or it's not going to where you wanted it to go, set some goals and work out, what do I want this to look like? What's my brand? A personal brand, not necessarily business brand. Am I connecting with the right people? Am I talking to the right people? Am I doing the right stuff? Don't stay rigid in your thinking. Get flexible as to, okay, what's next? What do I need to do to make things better? What do I do to make things change? Hi, Fiona. Oh, no, this is lovely. And I'm just going to put my cards down now. For me, this card is the Queen of Shields. This is the card that it's like the I can breathe now card. It's sort of, whoa, everything has settled. I've got my ducks in a row. I've got some business advice. I've got some people around me now that can help me. So I'll roll with that and I'll take their advice on and won't stay stuck in what I might have not thought about. I'll move forward. Now, I've lost my cards, so I've gone for another pack. I've gone for the Oshi Zen pack. Oh, and I'm going to pick 3 of these. One's just jumped out at me. Whoa, they're all jumping out at me. Okay, this is lovely. The first one that fell out is the Inner Voice card. This is talking about trusting your intuition. It's talking about knowing internally what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it. It's talking about listening to yourself. It's that inner voice is saying, I need to do this, even if it's going to upset other people. This is what I need to do to be able to move myself forward. Next card that fell out, possibilities. The possibilities are endless. And with this one, don't get caught up in what if this happens or what if that happens and get anxious. Go into, well, anything could happen. And I'm going to get really, really excited about this because this is my next step forward. And it's not just a baby step, it's a big, giant leap. The third card that fell out is flowering. This is everything is ready and waiting. You're ready to blossom. You're ready to step out into the big wide world. I know a lot of people at the moment are pivoting in their careers, they're pivoting in their jobs. A lot of people aren't satisfied with where they're at or what they've got. So right now is the perfect time to just go for it, just leap in and go for it. There's where the planets are at the moment, we've got Virgo and Pisces together. Virgo and Pisces are opposites. Virgo is the solid, sensible, reliable planner. The Black Hatter. What if we do this? What if we do that? So that's the Virgo side. They're also like the king of the spreadsheet. They're the ones that have got everything's all lined up in nice rows. The Pisces side. The Pisces side is the dreamer. The Pisces side of this is um, it's the emotional stuff. It's the visionary stuff. Virgo can be pretty rigid. Pisces are the exact opposite. They're brave and fearless and crazy. And the crazier the idea sometimes, the better it is because nobody else has thought about it. So I would say, come this month in June, if there's something been bubbling away with you, if you've, oh, stuff's throwing itself at me all the time here. If you've had something bubbling away, I would say, get on with it, get on with it. Now, these ones, spirit messages. So, this is spirit message or oracle cards. So, this is what spirit's got to say to you for June. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Now, that fits in really beautifully with the Justice card because the Justice card is all about having integrity. It's about doing things right. Back to the Virgo side. But the inner voice is the Pisces side. This is the side that says, oh, people are saying I can't do this. I'll just do it 3 times and post it on Facebook. Stop ya. So I would say big things happening for everybody in June. Put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on. Step in, step up, and just absolutely go for it. Absolutely go for it. I'm getting some really interesting comments on my side screen. I'm not going to repeat them because there's somebody who's really naughty on there. But good luck. Good luck with June. I hope you manage to get yourself big leaps forward. Use that Pisces. Use all that imagination. Dream big, but keep your feet on the ground on the other side and make sure you've got everything all lined up and ready to go. Thank you for being with me. If this has resonated with you, please leave a blessing on that little like button. I will be back in June, end of June, which is probably about 5 minutes away, the way things are going at the moment. And we'll have a chat about July. Have an absolutely wonderful month, everybody. Bye bye.